And somebody literally said, "It's a slightly subtle horror novel written by Ron DeSantis." Ron DeSantis? What does that even mean? Are there alligators involved? Did they ban books in the book?
For the last time, it's a reviewer quote. We're talking about the book Hidden Pictures by Jason Rekulak. R-E-O-O-K.
Rekulak. Sounds like something you cough up. And Hidden Pictures, snooze. Should have called it Creepy Kid Draws. Dead people, and caused a huge stir. More accurate?
It's about a nanny, Mallory, fresh out of rehab.
Oh, great. Another unreliable narrator. Like that guy last week you swore was just misunderstood. He confessed in Chapter 3.
She's 18 months sober. Give her a break. She takes care of this 5-year-old kid, Teddy, who starts drawing these incredibly detailed photorealistic pictures of a murder, like a guy dragging a woman's body.
A 5-year-old? My nephew Louis draws circles with legs and calls it daddy. This kid's drawing crime scenes. Get him an agent. Or an exorcist. Mallory thinks it's a ghost, right? This Anya chick.
Initially, yes, she suspects a ghost is communicating through Teddy, revealing an old murder. Standard creepy fare atmospheric builds suspense.
Boring. Get to the good part. The part where everyone started arguing vehemently. The twist.
Right, the twist, which apparently abandons the ghost story entirely and involves Teddy and his parents, Ted and Caroline. And look, the summary says reviewers are calling it.
Calling it what? Spit it out, Professor. Don't get all sensitive on me now.
They're calling it offensive, illogical, accusing it of using trans identity as a cheap plot device. One quote literally says, "You are not using gender as the big twist. That's not a trope, that's offensive."
Whoa. Okay, hold the phone. Gender as the gotcha. In a horror novel. That's not spooky. That's just slimy. Like finding a slug in your salad. What were these parents? Ted and Caroline even doing? Reviewers called them radical vegetarian atheists who believe in science.
Apparently, according to one incensed reviewer, they were giving the 5-year-old books on oral sex and gender-queer identity, which, frankly, sounds less like the book and more like that reviewer needs a vacation.
Okay. Even I think that sounds nuts. But the main thing, the twist. People are mad. Conservative Christian dog whistle. Right-wing agenda. Body-shaming transgender phobia. As plot ploys. Yikes. Did the GOP write this thing?
That's another quote. Yes, and then there's Mallory, the nanny. Recovering addict, finds Jesus, clashes with the atheist parents. Is she relatable or, as someone put it, a Jesus freak's Mary Sue?
I don't know. If she's dealing with that family and creepy drawings, maybe she needs Jesus. Or a baseball bat. And what about the neighbor? Mitzi, described as a racist, sexist libertarian stereotype. Sounds delightful. Like my Aunt Carol after 3 Chardonnays.
The point is the characters are walking controversies. But the logic, if the twist is what people say it is evil, involving the parents and Teddy, one reviewer screamed, "Why in the hell would they even hire a nanny at all?"
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you're hiding that kind of secret, the last thing you do is invite Mary Poppins, rehab edition, into your house. It's like my brother-in-law Vinny trying to hide his gambling debts by buying a speed boat. Makes no sense.
It apparently breaks suspension of disbelief for many. The ending went off the rails. Became a really bad B-movie.
A B-movie? I love B-movies. Does it have bad special effects? Cheesy dialogue? Did someone's head explode unexpectedly?
I don't think that's what they meant. They meant it became absurd, but others found it twisty and satisfying. It won a major Reader's Choice Award for horror.
Reader awards. That's just people clicking buttons. Probably the same people who thought pineapple on pizza was a good idea. We got any fake listener emails on this train wreck?
Here's one. Dear Crime Time Drive, my toddler drew a picture of our cat buried in the yard. Should I be worried? Paranoid in Poughkeepsie.
Yes. Dig up the cat, Poughkeepsie. Kids know things, especially creepy drawing kids. So, the big question, was justice served? Or was this whole thing just offensive garbage designed to make people argue?
It's complicated. The book clearly hit a nerve. Was the twist clever marketing, playing on culture war anxieties, or genuinely harmful representation? Does the author's intent even matter if the impact is this divisive? It started as The Sixth Sense and ended, according to one description, like a Lifetime movie written during a heated argument.
A heated argument movie. I'd watch that. Probably more realistic than this sounds. So, the ending thumbs up or thumbs way down in a place the sun doesn't shine.
Depends who you ask. Some hated Mallory's final decision, found it baffling. Others felt the real villains got what they deserved. It's a mess, a hot, controversial, best-selling mess.
All right, verdict time. Let's sentence this book.
Okay, for the atmospheric start and the sheer audacity, I'll give it points, but the alleged clumsy handling of sensitive themes and the logic-defying ending knock it down. I give Hidden Pictures 2 out of 5 ticking time bomb twists. Read it for the argument, not the art.
Are you kidding me? 2 twists. This thing sounds like a dumpster fire fueled by outrage. Using that as a twist. The nonsensical parents. The DeSantis comparisons. 0 stars. Okay. Maybe 1 star for the creepy kid drawings, because that part sounds cool. But the rest? Offensive B, movie trash. I give it a needs sensitivity training out of 10. And maybe a restraining order against the author.
That's not even a rating system.
Makes sense. This book didn't. All right. That's all the time we got for this controversy.
Join us next week on Crime Time Drive when we investigate a cold case involving, wait, is this right? A stolen garden gnome and a conspiracy involving competitive pigeon racing.
Pigeon racing? Yes. Finally, some real crime. See you next time, crime fiends.